Boy, we're just zooming on ahead with the challenges and trials today, aren't we? Um, I've done. This is the fourth stream today because somehow I've had time. I've done trial in Superliminal, already done a trial in SnowRunner, and I did a trial in Mudrunner, and now we're back doing another trial in SnowRunner. It's crazy. This is what my randomizer chose. It could have chosen anything else, but it specifically chose everything that I'm working on trials with right now. Okay, I've I've watched a vid, so hopefully that'll help give me a little bit of an advantage here. Um, and it seems like I need the guidance based on the guy doing it, having only like 10 or 12 seconds left to get to the final checkpoint, and there being a lot of like places where normally you'd have to like problem solve to find your way. Camera not helping. Okay. Not good. I am in much better shape than the guy that did the vid. I've only taken a little engine damage from water at this point. turn right, go left. Or, I mean, turn left. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh, great, I am fucked. Okay, we're good. Maybe. Wait, no. We're actually in better shape. We are in better shape, and we have a better time frame to get there. This might be one take. Fuck. God. Floor it, go. Now that's a job well done. What did I do exactly? Okay, now we can drive around until our gas runs out or we crash or get bored. Best trial so far, by the way. When you know where to go, this one was actually remotely fun. I saw this one being timed. And I was absolutely dreading this. But knowing where to go and trying to get there on time actually made this fun, especially when it's with a vehicle that's actually worth something. Tataran challenge races? Yes. Alright. Well, not a very long stream, but yeah, no, that one actually makes me feel better. So far, that is the only good challenge in SnowRunner. However, or the only good trial in SnowRunner. However, if I did not watch a video beforehand to see what I was supposed to do, it would probably be one of the worst. But knowing where to go, nice. That was actually fun. So we have 2 trials left, and we are done with SnowRunner. Now, if I had enough donations to the channel, as soon as I would finish SnowRunner, finishing these 2 last challenges, I would immediately purchase Balatro and have that replace the SnowRunner slot. However, if I had a ton of donations, I would get the 4-year anniversary bundle of SnowRunner. So that I, can continue playing SnowRunner. Because I like SnowRunner. Anyway. Yeah. Find and deliver all vehicles to the seaport. Repair truck and deliver materials. Recovery not allowed. Yeah. Also, my first impression of the MudRunner trials, challenges. The rig. Okay, out of all the trials and challenges, I've only played the rig on MudRunner. But, let's put it this way. Escape from Tretyakov is my favorite trial. Period. Out of all of the ones I've done. My second favorite trial is the rig from MudRunner. The rig was slightly difficult. It would be what I would put the difficulty for trials at normally. Driving in first person, not taking any damage to any vehicle whatsoever, yours or others, and driving on the correct side of the road, on the multi-lane roads. That's about, average difficulty. Escape from Tretyakov, again, knowing where to drive by doing a little research beforehand, made this an absolutely fun trial. If I did not have that information, that knowledge of how to get to the checkpoints, it would be a trial and an error slog, and it just would not be fun. It would be back to the days of playing on the NES and just not having a guide. And with games like this, that's not a fun time. Every other challenge, every other trial here is worse. Escape from Tretyakov and the rig are Okay, Escape from Tretyakov, I may come back to at some point, just for the sake of playing it. The rig, probably not, but I don't feel like it was super detracting. The rest of these, detracting to absolute nightmares. So I don't know if the dev just... I don't know if Saber, like, learned for Escape from Tretyakov, or what. But I think the very fact that the very first trial out of all those trials that I tried in SnowRunner, the very first one I tried isn't too bad. So it seems like the comments I've seen about the SnowRunner trials being way worse than SnowRunner, and the SnowRunner ones actually being decent to good, seems to be true. So I don't have any idea of what Saber's thought process was to make the trials in SnowRunner the way they were, the way they are. But something went drastically wrong with the SnowRunner trial creation. Anyway, enough of my ranting and over-explaining. Yeah. Getting these 4 trials and challenges done, I feel better. I feel a lot better, knowing that I've made significant progress. Anyway, later.